Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. So, I'm sorry, this is not a reaction. I know this is a setup of usual reactions, but it's not. This is gonna be a longer video, but I have been recording other stuff and I was like, I'm not changing the setup, so I'm using it. So that's probably why. But this is gonna be uploaded on Saturday, so it's fine. But I wanted to record this today because I haven't been able to record anything for Saturday. So I was like, I'm doing this very quickly and then I'll have time to kind of write a few things more that I do want to talk about for Saturday videos. There's an airplane pass. It's been a while though. I think this is like the second one. By the time of this video you'll be able to know what I'm talking about. But a while back I did a video about AI K-pop and I talk about it in a few different things. Survivor show that I don't even know if it's happening or if it's already happened. Haven't seen anything from it. Groups and everything that were formed by AI. I talk about a lot of things AI because you might see it more as a ranting video, but there's a lot of fans out there that don't like AI being used in K-pop, and it's something I have been seeing a lot more and more. So I wanted to do that video. I was talking about it, and just recently I was made aware of two things that involve AI that I was like, oh, this is horrible. I want to talk about it, so this is why I'm doing this. I'm hoping this video is not as long as the other one that I put, but it might become just a rant video at some point and I'll keep talking, we'll see. But I'm hoping to make this one shorter than the other one. I cannot promise it, we'll see how it goes because it frustrates me. Either way, like I said, AI is still being used in K-pop. Probably not as much, I feel like. I think a lot of people finally realize fans might not want this, but it probably still being used. Again, AI kept changing and everything, so it might be harder and harder to actually see that it's AI being used or something, but I haven't seen it as much except for these two things. I want to say a positive thing first before talking about the other two things that I saw that are they're horrible. Either way, there is this group called Big Ocean. I have done reactions of them here on the channel, and recently they did a subunit and they released a song called Bucket Hat. If you haven't heard it, I will see that you heard it. It is really good. There's no music video for it, but I think there's like a performance type video of it, which is really good. And recently I'm gonna be using my phone a bit, by the way, because I wanted to screen record a couple of things on my phone, so if you see me looking down, it's because of that. Under Instagram, I'll pull it up just in case. Hopefully I can put my phone somewhere here when I'm screen recording. They posted this. It was a whole MV teaser. It said Big Ocean JJ, that's the name of the subunit. Bucket Hat AI MV teaser. And they were basically, I'm gonna read what they said on the post. We want to hear from beloved paddles. We never stop our research and experiments on AI to push artists' boundaries and create what was impossible before. This experiment led us to a creation of an MV generated using the latest AI tools for Bucket Hat. It's a way for us to explore this new format. We're asking you to vote. Should we reveal it or keep it as an experiment only? And if you go to the comments, there is the voting. Now I would say about 90%. Right now is 82%. Of people said keep it experiment, including myself. This I love. Okay, they're being honest with their fans, and not only that, they're asking. And from what I saw, the comments on this were so nice, at least the ones that I saw, because they were like explaining why they should keep it experiment, why they don't want an AI music video, why they don't like it, things like that. It was fans explaining it in a very nice way. And also it was nice to see not only the fans explaining why not, but also the company actually asking their fans, because if it was any other company, they would have just released it, not say anything, and he received backlash if people realized it was AI released, you know what I mean, or AI made music video in this way. So it was nice to see the company and them actually ask the fans opinions. And up to this day, this was released, where did they put this, on July 9. And again, it's 82% keep it experiment and then 18% to release the MV. And they haven't done it. I think they listened to the fans and they were like, okay, no, I don't think we need to do this. You know what I mean? So it was nice to see that this is like a positive thing that I want to say, because this is the way that it should be done. Okay, if you want to experiment with AI, it's totally fine, go ahead, you do you, boo, but ask the fans first. There's a lot of fans out there that do not like AI being used, and probably they'll be able to tell you the same way that they were telling, you know, Big Ocean and the company and everything, why they don't want to that music video to be released and everything, and the reasons and everything. And for the most part that I have been seeing, it was very nice comment. So it looks good also for the company, because they're including the fans in a decision, and they're able to make a decision from it that is not going to get a backlash or have a negative impact on the group and them. So this is a good way of doing it. Again, if you're gonna use AI, whatever, again, like I said, you do you, boo, but maybe asking the fans this way is a good thing, instead of just releasing it and then be like, oh my god, yes, it's AI, we're so sorry, we're gonna do another, which is the same thing that happened with Medellin Uno. I made a whole video talking about it. They released a music video with like half of it being AI, and received backlash, and they were like, oh, we're sorry, we're gonna do another one, don't worry. And then they put like original, no, it was natural version, some kind of shit like that. And I'm like, if you had this many footage of them, what the you know. So instead of having that, doing something like this, it's nice. Not for these two things, because these two things, one of them is just plain disgusting, and the other one is just what the hell. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, because it's the first thing that I noticed, was and it frustrated me honestly, is CV labels, but mainly the main company, Sunny Bros. Now I'm gonna read to you a little bit about Sunny Bros. I put this, but Sunny Bros is actually a South Korean video production company specializing in music videos and commercial filming production. Sunny Bros was founded in 2002 by director Han Won-ki and videographer Kim Yoon-hun, and has evolved to be one of the most influential music video companies in the Korean wave. Sunny Bros also include the subsidiary companies Actual Digital Lab, a post-production company, the specialized camera team Rollcam, and the lighting company Strobe. They have worked with a lot of artists. If you go to their actual official page, you will see they have worked with a lot of companies, JYP, SM, TS Entertainment, lots of groups they have done music videos for. CV Labels is actually a subsidiary of Sunny Bros. So CV Labels is like the recording label of Sunny Bros, I'm guessing, and this is where Alexa was under. Now, to give you a little bit backstory about Alexa, I have said this already, but just in case you guys don't know about it, CV Labels had Alexa as an artist, and just recently she left the company. She has been doing so many things now. She has been collabing with a lot of artists. She has been doing so well, honestly, and I feel like she has been doing a lot of the things that she wanted to do, and they didn't give her their socials, okay, social media pages, something that companies do that I never understand why, but I have my opinions as to why they do it either way. And actually this kind of thing makes sense with what I have been saying about them keeping the social media, but whatever. The point is that she was the one that managed the social medias. They didn't give it to her, so she had to create new ones. And recently on the Instagram that she created, she posted a story, and it was like a meme or something like that, and she was basically saying that this was the only social media that she had, and the other ones weren't managed by her. So if there was something being posted there, it wasn't her, because she doesn't have any access to it. And I was like, huh, that is weird. So when you go to her old Instagram, again, I'm gonna screen record, if you go to her old Instagram, I don't go to it as much, because why would I? The last thing that they posted was an ad. It was an ad for Crocs. It says Echo Wave on Music of My Clear is Crocs. They even posted on the stories and everything this, but they posted that, and it is an ad. You can tell it's an ad. It's tagging Crocs and everything. And I was like, oh, what the hell. Now, unless this is something that they agree on before she left the company and they had to put it, it still doesn't make any sense, because you will want to put it before she left the company. And the fact that it was put after she left, one, is disgusting, and two, they're probably getting money from it, so I'm pretty sure she's not getting any from it. You know what I mean? So doesn't that looks, you know what I mean? I don't know, probably just me thinking, but when I saw that, I was like, oh, what other stuff are they doing that involves her? You know what I mean? Because you cannot get over her leaving your company. That was when I found out the Instagram for Sunny Bros and the AI shit that they did. So if you go to their Instagram and you go way down, I think this was posted on June. I'm getting to it. It was posted on June 13. I am not going to let it play. It says AI action film trailer, Do or Die, Project Override 2025. And it is a trailer. You will see it in the screenshot. Hopefully it's working and I can put it. But it's a whole AI trailer. And it was posted in June, which is way after she left the company. She left at the beginning of this year. I think it was somewhere around there. So if you see that trailer, if you decide to see it yourself, I'm not gonna put it here, but if you decide to see it, you will notice that the AI character not only is wearing clothes very similar, not the same as the clothes that she was wearing on the Do or Die comeback. The way that the AI is acting, it is very Alexa-like. So it's telling me that they coded or trained the AI, or however the fuck you do it, using AI, using Alexa's footage and all of that to create this. Doesn't that sound horrible? And they still trying to profit from her, even if it is using AI. Doesn't that sound disgusting? Doesn't that make you feel a way? You know, like they couldn't even fake it a bit so people wouldn't be able to notice, because most of the posts, if you go to that Instagram, don't have any comments or anything. I don't think they have them off or anything like that. But that post specifically, people are like, you still using Alexa? What the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? They couldn't even fake it. They're still using her for, you know, get attention and money and all that. The fact that they posted that other ad on the other Instagram way after she left is like, what the hell? And also, they haven't even said officially that she left, by the way. The main reason why people know she left is because she said it, or, you know, she made it look, you know, she said it that she already free from that company, and she did whole new social medias and everything and said it. They didn't give it to me, so follow me on this ones. That's the main reason why people know she's no longer in that company, but that company hasn't said absolutely anything that she's not there anymore. And the fact that they are still using her images, anything that she has done before. The day that she left, they released a whole American full album with whole music video and everything. She didn't promote it, good for her, but they did that, you know, and they haven't said anything. And the fact that they're still putting stuff, they're still using her socials, they're still using her stuff to train AI to create things like this, is like, doesn't that feel icky? Doesn't that feel you know? After that, I didn't see anything else that they are still doing with that whole trailer thing. But I don't know, I don't think they're able to get over the fact that they lost her, that they lost an amazing artist, and they still haven't get over that, and they still have to use this stuff to you know, still be able to use her image and whatever to get money. You know what I mean? Because there's no other artists under CB labels. I don't see them debuting anybody, so I don't know. But again, at this point, fans see that they are trying to do that and they're not really supporting it. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do after it, but yeah, that's like one thing I saw. Another thing that I saw that I was made aware by another person. I watched a TikTok about it, actually. I think I have mentioned this person here before. I have used a TikTok of theirs to create a point in another video, but I'll put it here so you guys can see.
So there is in fact a AI K-pop group, and it is so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. No mocap, no CGI, there's nobody really behind this. I mean, other than a really gross company. Some of you may remember that earlier this year, the group Busters was disbanded, but all of their social media changed their name to this new group. And then it came out that this group was going to be an AI group. And now that I think of it, knowing that this was Buster's company and how they were treated for so many years, it's not as shocking. Now, I had blocked them ages ago, but somebody told me today that their newest video was disgusting, and curiosity got the best of me. Now, I'm not going to show you any of the videos, just the stills. Those should be enough to convey how weird it is. This one's a bit more tame, but like, how AI did you want to be? Like, this is obnoxious. But clearly you can tell that they're based on children. But then you notice a lot of them are doing suggestive things, like eating popsicles, though that AI looks really bad. Or suggestively dancing. This is just a still. Look at those eyes. But clearly this is based on children. I don't want to show you this old picture, but like, you can kind of see where this is going. Same with this one, I kind of have to block some stuff, but is this not based on Yeso's face? This is another suggestive dancing video. This is the still from today. I'm not going to show you any bit more, but it is all of these girls, clearly based on children, kissing the screen with the caption that they are kissing their fans. The whole page is just filled with these videos, and it is so weird, and thankfully, it's flopping really bad. Nobody seems to be interested in AI members they can't actually get invested in, and also their looks change every photo. And the music, if you can call it that, is also very bad. So I can thankfully say that it seems that nobody is interested in this. And yes, they have 900,000 followers, but those were from Busters and also purchased. It looked like they were going to also try to do a boy group version of this, but since this is doing so poorly, I don't think they're going to waste their time. I just think it's incredibly weird, and I wouldn't advocate that people go and report those videos, but somebody should.
Before we talk about the bluntly use of AI in this thing, because I don't know which one is most horrible. Let me tell you a little bit about Busters. I don't know anything about them. I didn't know the group. I haven't heard their songs or anything. I know they're not a group anymore, but still, maybe I'll listen to something here or there when I can. But to tell a little bit about Busters, Buster was a 5-member girl group under Marbling, E&M, and Main Base Entertainment, and they debuted on November 27 of 2017 with a single album, Dream On, and then the group disbanded in 2025 following the members' successive departures. So again, I'm not gonna go through it, but from what I was reading a little bit, they had a lot of changes in members. A lot of members kept leaving and them adding new members and reorganizing everything and doing all that. If you go, I'm gonna put a picture of it so you can see it. I'll leave this page below if you want to read a little bit more about everything, but in the section of members, again, I'll put a picture of it. There's so many, and you can tell that some of them were from 2017 to 2019, 2020, 2021 to 2025, 2023 to 2025. They had a lot of changes. There were a lot of members that went in, went out, and then they reorganized it, added new members, did a comeback, and it just kept happening like that. Now, I don't know if that meant something. I don't know if that was the whole thing with the group. I don't know. They did release a good amount of music, and from what I see, the last thing that they released was on 2022, because the thing that they released on 2024 was like some promotional single thing. So I'm guessing 2022 was the last like real comeback that they had. Company hasn't had any official statement that they disbanded, okay, or at least I haven't seen anything. I was looking for it, didn't see absolutely anything. But if you announce that all the members are leaving, you can kind of guess they disbanded even if you don't say it. And then the sudden change of their Instagram. Okay, now again, I'm gonna screen record this. If you go to, you cannot find Buster's Instagram anymore, because the whole Instagram is put now by Sweeties. From what I understand, the Instagram was re-changed whatever to this other group called Sweeties. So again, this is another signal of saying Buster is disbanded. Now, if you go to the Instagram, Sweeties is an AI group, okay? Now, the person of the TikTok that I put at the beginning just show images. I will not be putting any of these videos here either. I will just put the screen recording on my phone and just going down so you will see it. You know what, there's, oh wow, from last night to now there's so many new pictures. Oh my god, the last picture that I saw, because I was looking for this Instagram last night when I was making this, was the one of them in the bikinis. And they posted so many. And again, this is an AI group, okay, if I haven't said it. This is a whole AI group that this company created. There is a teaser somewhere around here. It is very low. Those ones, put a circle on them because I'm not clicking on those. Those are teasers for an MV. The MV is out. If you go and look for Sweetie's music video, you will see it. You can train the AI with whatever you want. That is something that everybody knows. And if you look at this, it looks like they were training the AI with children. Because if you decide to go into this Instagram and actually click on the photos, which I will not be doing, you will see their faces. It looks very weird. You will see that they're very childlike. I don't like it. It feels weird. Dancing and stuff was very sensual, and then you connect that they might be using child pictures to train the AI and that, and it just feels icky and feels disgusting, and no, and I was like, hell no, I'm not watching this. So it's nice to see that people are not paying attention to this, because if you go to the post, not many comments, not many likes either. So it's nice to see that people are not paying attention, that this might flop, and who knows how much money they have spent to make this AI. But it's nice to see that it flop, honestly, and it's disgusting, and I don't like it, and it's just horrible. And again, don't watch the music video. Just don't. It is out. If you want to watch it, go right ahead. You made that decision yourself. But just by watching the teasers on the Instagram, if you decide to do that as well, that is enough to tell you the vibe of the music video. It's just horrible, okay? And again, it's AI. It's again, and then you put that it looks like they're training it with child, and it's icky. It just, I don't like it. Again, I'm warning you now, if you decide to watch a music video or the teasers, be ready. Feels icky. And what they did to Busters is not good. They haven't even released an official statement. Again, all the members left. Their Instagram was revamped, or however you want to call it, with this, so you can kind of imagine the group already disbanded and everything, but not even an official statement. The company, again, companies need to learn how to make official statements. That is the least the group or the artist deserves, and the fans deserve to know the future of the artist that they like. You know what I mean? And the fact that this company did this, and they're having this whole AI thing, and they keep posting pictures, they're not getting the attention that probably they want. No, okay, no. So I was aware of these two things, and I wanted to say it because it's just horrible. I don't like it, okay? I'm not a huge fan of AI being used, not only in K-pop but in other things. I see some useful things for AI sometimes, like ChatGPT and all of that. I can kind of see the use for it, but it's still scary, and I think we all need to pause sometimes and be like, okay, you know what I mean? Just pause for a second and think about it, because there's a lot of things that AI is being used that is not good, I feel like. And the fact that these companies are using AI to do this, not only to create a whole group but also to profit from an artist that already left the label, is a little bit disgusting. I don't like it. So I just wanted to say this, and honestly, you can call it out. You cannot engage with this AI content, and I think that is one of the best ways that fans can do to show the company, like, hey, we don't want this. You know, either say it or don't engage with it. And that's something that I have been seeing with both of these cases, that people are not speaking about it or anything like that. So yeah, I just want you to be aware of that. That is happening, honestly, because I know I made a whole video about AI already, but I wanted you to be aware that these things are happening, and if you see it, you do you, whatever you want to do, but at least I am not engaging with it, and I'm leaving it there, because no. And it is horrible what they did to these artists, the way that they were treated. Again, I don't know too much about Busters, but I know a little bit about Alexa because she has talked about it a little bit. So I just wanted to make this video. Hopefully it's quick. I don't know how long this is gonna be because I think it just became more of me ranting about this. But again, if any of you has seen any of this content, let me know what you thought of it. Honestly, maybe I'm the only one that doesn't like AI in K-pop being used. Maybe I'm the only one, but I want to know what you guys think about all of this. So let me know in the comments below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope it's doing great, and I'm gonna see you all on the next video, which is probably gonna be a reaction. Bye bye.